back to my channel. In today's video we will talk about what variance is, what standard deviation means, why we scare the errors. So first thing first, we have the data which says student scores, and first thing first is we calculate mean, which is we have our formula is equal to average and selected cells is A4 to A13, and then we have the a number 70 which is our average. So this is the center point. So from how far the score from this center point, this will understand how marks are close together and they're spread out a lot. That's where the variance and standard deviation help us. So first thing first, which is our mean, our center point. Then we find error, how far a score is from that average. Then we calculate it from A4, like a score minus mean. So this is our formula. Then we have minus 15. The negative means the score is below average. If it's positive, that means our value is above average. And now the question is why we scare the error, like square the errors. This is the most important concept. It simply means if we add positive and negative, they will cancel each other out. Like for example, minus 2 plus 2, it will cancel out each other. So that would incorrectly make it seem like there is no variation in data. So instead we scare every error. So that's give us all the positive values. So after the scaring the errors, we can use the formula like this. Like we have this scare of errors, we can use this formula and it will give us all the result. So it just here, if you want to calculate manually, you have manual formula, which is the sum of, like when we have the square each of this from each student score from minus mean and square them, and sum of all the squares we have this and divided by number of values minus 1. This is our manual formula and we can calculate the variance out of that as well. So in Excel sheet we have this formula is equal to variance.s, selected cells A4 to A13. So we have this number, and standard deviation is square root of variance, but in the Excel sheet this is our formula is equal to standard deviation dot s, selected cells from A4 to A13. So what variance tell us, how spread out the scores are, and what standard deviation tell us is if it's small, our data is consistent. If it's large, the data is spread out, right? So there's inconsistency in the data. So if we have this 10.93 like approx 11, so 7 plus minus 11, is it our data have under this values? Like yeah, most of the values are under 70 plus minus 11. So our standard deviation is moderate, like most of the values are similar, so standard deviation is moderate, so data is consistent. At some point it's just like 93, it's a little bit of spread out, but most of the values comes under in the range, so data is consistent. So what we have learned today, mean finds the center point, variance measures the spread, standard deviation shows average distance from the mean. So once we understand this, the data analysis become easier. If this video helped you understand these things, variance, standard deviation and mean, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with someone who are learning Excel or stats, and see you in the next video.